All right, guys, one more. And this is a watch that we have texted about in our chat group.
Did you finally buy me my roller?
So I picked it. I sent you guys a picture of it. Now, just to set the context for this, about a month ago, or a month and a half ago maybe, we had a text chat, and someone brought up, and I think it might have been me, there's two watches I don't get, Oris and Doxa. I don't get them. Yeah. Well, a month ago when I was in Brookfield at a watch shop, it's called Hussar's TikTok shop. I was trying on a Tudor. I was trying on the Breitling that I sent you guys, and then this was tucked in the bottom shelf. I'm like, is that a Doxa? Let me see that thing. And obviously I left with it. So I'm very curious because we kind of all agreed that, yeah, you had an Oris and sold it.
I did.
And you've never had a Doxa on wrist.
No, I have admired them, but again, I have a lot of dive watches. I dig the big watches. I'm good with that. I've always kind of wanted an orange dial watch.
Yeah.
This is a diver then.
This is
right?
yeah.
I think they're all divers.
Yeah.
Well, all of the modern, the reissues are all.
If I may, back to your point about Oris Doxa, I'm a fan of Oris for their reasons. Like I don't dive into the because they don't do their own movements or anything. But I kind of like the style of them, and I kind of like. I've had a few of them in where I was pleasantly surprised by the build of them.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of a fan of them. This is pretty sweet.
Now they had what is the Oris that has like the date, but it's the date is like is the outer chaptering, and then that hand kind of moves.
The big crown pointer.
The big
pointer,
big
crown.
yes,
Pointer.
and it was with bronze, and that watch was fantastic too. Sure. That watch was fantastic too.
This thing feels.
But I had every intention of leaving with a Tudor Black Bay, and I left with that.
Wow.
Honestly, first impressions are I really like it. This actually reminds me of the Oris that I grew fond of. That when I say I like Orises, it's really nice. Is that a ceramic bezel?
It is sapphire. It's a
sapphire bezel,
yep.
But not a sapphire crystal.
It is a sapphire crystal, but it's domed to give homage to the original, like acrylic. So it kind of has that domed vintage look to it.
It does. It looks like an acrylic crystal.
Wow.
That's really nice. I'm not sharing right now.
So,
and is that still considered was that a rice?
Beads and rice, yeah, beads and rice bracelet, yeah.
Feel hefty and nice. That feels. See, and that's what. When I'm back to the Oris, and the case always feels nice and solid on the newer Orises to me. They feel nice and solid.
Yeah. So I had the Oris I had was more of a dressy one. I forget what the brand was. And I had nothing against the movement. It was just one of those watches you just never connected with. It was the triple date. It was cool at the time. I wanted a moon phase. It was triple date moon phase, great. But it just never just never stuck, you know.
Yeah. Have you worn this at all yet?
It's just nice.
Every day.
You have worn it every day?
My wife, when I told her I was thinking about that over the Tudor, she's like, I feel like you're settling. I said, not at all. And I'll tell you what sold me on it. If our wrists are close to the same, that bracelet is the most comfortable bracelet I have ever worn.
See, that's why I'm so a strap guy, is because the bracelet has to be comfortable. Mm-hmm. Just has to be. Nice click to it, right? Yeah. That actually, to me, screams of things that you would like in a watch.
Yeah, it absolutely is, actually.
And there is lume in the orange on the bezel.
Ooh.
So
really?
It glows orange and blue.
Should I throw in that, give it some glow real quick?
Yeah.
Give it a try. It's getting dark.
Now it's gonna take a couple seconds because it charges slow and it burns out fast.
I have a UV light that charges real.
But
we'll give it 60 seconds.
So just for context. Oh, turkey's done.
4 o'clock.
That bell's off. I gotta change those hands.
So I paid $900 for it.
Okay.
And the reason I got it instead of the Tudor is because that just felt like a way better value. You know what I mean? Like spending I was looking at like $2,900 for a Tudor Black Bay, no date.
Yeah.
And I liked it, but I felt like I'm talking myself into it. Whereas that one, I put it on and it was instant connection.
Yeah.
Instant connection.
It's got a flair to it too, or I mean, you're gonna get noticed with it. With that.
Yeah.
Like it's got like people. It's ooh, what's that kind of a thing to it? You know what I
And-
mean?
No, is the bezel black or is it dark navy?
It's
Like a
black.
midnight blue.
I'm pretty sure it's black.
But
Oh
Huh.
yeah. Oh, that's nice.
I'll put a picture on the video here to kind of show.
oh man,
So
Pop it in here.
the Doxa has some pretty awesome history. Jacques Cousteau helped design the dive watch. They chose orange because of all colors on the spectrum, orange is most visible past 30 meters in the water.
that's cool.
That's cool.
Every other,
Crown?
yeah, the logo on the
The
crown,
crown's got orange logo.
it's
That's really cool.
that logo.
Okay, looking for negative points though. The way that crown feels like it's almost just painted on, I wonder how quickly that'll wear off. Just curious.
Yeah, it's a fair
Because
point.
it doesn't feel like it's like, you know, machined
Engraved,
down and then
like-
filled with enamel or paint or
yeah.
anything. It just feels
Like
smooth.
maybe it's, oh, you know, I
Or
never-
maybe it's filled so perfectly that maybe it, like inlay. Is what
Yeah.
I'm trying-
Yeah, right. The
Beautiful
date lines
watch.
the date lines up perfectly too, which is a nice little bonus.
And it's a 40, looks like.
Yep.
That's good size for watches that are usually that style. I'm turned off because they're usually bigger.
Yeah,
Mhm.
usually
But that's
42s
toned
or
down.
44s. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice purchase, my friend.
Thank
That
you.
Just
May I have one more? I want to put it on my wrist.
oh, and it's got the
Yeah, it's got the
The
dive
dive
extension,
extension.
which is probably in all honesty, that's the cheapest part of the watch.
It is.
Like that is
I was kind of hoping I had one of like the newer the integrated micro adjuster.
where it like
but,
slides.
Yeah.
Well, when they
But
fold
I don't
over
know.
like that, they're pretty strong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
strong.
I'm not worried about it breaking, you know, but it's one of those things where too big?
No. The bracelet's too
The
big.
bracelet's
yeah.
too big, but you don't feel like the dial is
no.
out of place on your the
Damn it! Now I want an orange dial. My salmon dial is not cutting it anymore.
It's pretty sweet.
well, yeah.
It makes me. It's a little Halloweenish, pumpkinish-y, but it's just because I'm not used to the orange. But I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
It's a nice everyday.
Boy, the case is finished really nicely.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. Well, did you notice how it gets wider out toward the lugs and it gets narrow? It like
Tapered
starts narrow in
towards
the
the
middle
center.
and tapers out. Like I think that's
That's
just a-
what I was
a really
commenting
cool-
so much about this Wittenhauer is look at how the same thing, how it's just so thin
Oh, yeah.
and thins down like that.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm on a smaller scale,
Yeah.
obviously, but yeah.
No, this thing's sweet, man. That dial's beautiful. I love that it has the domed sapphire crystal.
Yeah.
That's a beast.
Yeah.
That's
I
gotta
thought it
be
was
a couple
acrylic.
millimeters thick.
I thought it was acrylic just because of the shape of it. You know.
Oh no, that's sapphire.
Yeah, it's sapphire.
That's cool. Beautiful watch, sir.
Thanks,
It
man.
is.
I
Thank
thought
you
it
for
would be
sharing
fun to
that.
share that with you guys.
That was fun to share.
So, and I didn't realize how expensive Doxas get. Like the bigger, like those are $4,000 or $5,000
Like
watches.
500 meter,
Yeah.
1,000 meter ones.
Yeah, they have a 1,200 meter one too, actually. Yeah. So, but they are practical dive watches. They're
Yeah.
not just fashion.
Actual life.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
That's awesome. Nice purchase.
Thanks, man. All right.